Hey guys, Tom at Snake River Base. I want to talk about some other methods for pilot chute folding. This is a series of videos, so if you didn't see the first couple, click back a few. You can see how to route the bridle up and how to fold the pilot chute in your hand at least one way. I want to talk about another one now. We have the bridle routed up as before. I'm going to bring the bridle out across the V in my hand, same as last time. Push down until I have just a touch of slack so I can't pop the pins on accident. Then I'm going to S-fold the bridle into my hand. When I reach the pilot chute, again, I'm going to pull the pilot chute straight, fully extend the center line. Then I'm going to S-fold the mesh into my hand and leave the ZP hanging out over the top. This is a good method, especially if you have small hands and you have trouble getting all the ZP into your hand. So a lot of people like this method, and I know a lot of people who teach this and have used it successfully for years. It's not personally my favorite. There's two reasons for that. The first one, which is the biggest, is I find it difficult to achieve the basic objectives of the pilot chute throw. The objectives of the throw are to hit the end of the bridle firmly, with the pilot chute in a good position to inflate when it reaches the end of the bridle. The issue I have with this one is when I throw it, it tends to stop and inflate before it reaches the end of the bridle, and then it has to move out to the end of the bridle under its own power. The problem with that is that in the real world, it actually seems to have a higher hesitation rate because of that additional motion required. Generally, people who use this method think that it'll have a lower hesitation rate because the pilot chute is sort of partially pre-inflated. And my observation in the real world is that the hesitation rate is actually higher than a fully compressed pilot chute. Another thing I don't like about this one is when I climb over, I've got this thing blowing around potentially in the wind. It's creating a snag hazard, and if I take some delay, the wind picks at it and tries to pull it out of my hand. Usually that's not a big deal, but if you have a really windy jump, this may not be the best method to use. Alright, hopefully that's answered some questions about that one, and next time we'll talk about another method.